Okay, it is another beautiful day. Today is Thursday, and this is Boom 500. Boom 500. I've been getting a lot of messages from people that I should be active back on my YouTube channel. So I'm back and better right now. Not to waste much of our time, let me just explain. Let me show you the outlook for this index this week. The thing about trading is a lot of people take trading as gamble. Like you don't know what you are looking for. Most people already know what they are looking for, but once they know the thing is, once you see what you are looking for, two things are involved. It's either it's respect it or it's break it. Since you know that two things are involved there, it is 50-50 chance. Like, okay, this is the zone I draw out. Is either the market respect the zone or it's break the zone. You don't know what will happen. Well, with the trend of the market, if the trend is in an uptrend and you saw it a demand zone, you will know that there's high chance that okay, 60-40, 60% is it will respect it and follow the trend, while 40 is it will definitely break it. So the other 40% can actually happens and it will break it, you win losses or so. So there's something that I always advise people to do, that once you know your zone, which is the most important thing, know where to draw your zones, the key levels and all. Once you know your zone and the market gets to your zone, you should need an extra confirmation, so you'll be able to have 80% chance of winning and not losing. I hope you get that. Once you have a confirmation, you have 80% chance of winning and not losing. Like, this is a support right here, this is a resistance at the top right here. This is actually a strong support around here at the top here. How is it a strong support? Well, let me look for the arrow. Let me look for the arrow. If you don't know how to get your zones or your key levels, then you should check the description for my number. Message me on WhatsApp or Telegram. Okay, why is this a strong support? You can see when the market got here, it's rejected at first and fall. When the market get there the second time, it was a resistance before. When the market got there the second time, what happens again? It rejected, respect the resistance. Then market break it over here. You can see the market has come back to it multiple time, and it has respect it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and it's pushing up again. So you should know that this is a very strong key levels. A very strong key level. So level like these are not to play with. You know that once the market gets to levels like this, one thing or the other will happen. One thing or the other will definitely happen when the market gets to a level like this, because it has been tested several times. So when the market gets to a level like this, you can't just, okay, let's say once the market gets here, you enter your sell, you will definitely be in profit and take your profit around here and second profit around here. The market got there the second time again, you took your sell and you take your profit around here because this is the next zone, or somewhere around here because this is another zone here. This is definitely a demand zone. Why the third time when the market reach here and you took your sell, you see what happens, you definitely be in loss. Why here too, you took your buy, you'll be in profit. You take your buy, you'll be in profit. Take your buy around here, you have a little drawdowns, later in profit. So for you to avoid something like this, because you don't know when the market will actually break it or where the market will actually respect it, that's why you need a confirmation entry for whatever you are doing. Confirmation entry. This is 4 hours time frame. Now I make this bigger so you'll be able to see it clearly. This 4 hours time frame. This 4 hours time frame. Can you see that the top boom 500 H4? So your confirmation entry when the market gets your key level or zones is what I would like to talk about here. So what are the confirmation entry you are looking for? How did I get this confirmation entry? What I did is I just come to different zones, like, okay, market actually respect this zone. Before it respect this zone, what are the things that are similar here that happens here before the market started going up? So I have to find a similar things. I know that, okay, this is what I need before I can be sure that, okay, this will definitely respect this zone. So let me just brief you about it. Subscribe for my masterclass. Subscribe for my if you want if you want if you need more Zoom meeting and everything, personal Zoom meeting, just come to my DM and we'll talk about it. And if you want I'm looking for this arrow. Okay, here it is. And you want to be in my setup group where you get weekly setup, like okay, these the zones for the week, and once the market gives the confirmation, you take your trade. I will teach you the confirmation strategy very well. You can just DM me. I will talk about it. So as I was saying, when the market gets here, okay, let's start from here. When the market gets here, how will you know that okay, the market has reached the resistance? When it is the time for me to the support, rather this resistance that turn to support. Okay, let's start from here. Let's start from here. As I will keep going, okay, let's start from here. This is better. Yeah. So let me change the color to like blue color, or yeah, let's use green. See it clearly. Yeah. Okay. So once the market gets here, like it's resistance zone that turns into support. Once the market get there, what is the first thing I checked? The momentum of the market. How the market get there? What momentum the market has been given before the market gets here? Actually, that will be the first thing I will look out for. Now, the structure the market used to get there. Okay, you can see the market actually, after forming a higher high, it formed what? A lower low by breaking all these lows. Okay, market formed lower high. Okay, these are high. Pardon me, just a mistake. Market comes down to form what? A what? A lower low. So as market form the lower low at the key level, the resistance that turns into support. As this market is going up, I won't just find it. If I want to enter a trade, maybe if I use structure on 5 minutes to enter a trade, I'll get out around here, or even around here. It will be scalping. But for me to take a long trade, I will have this trend the market use, this structure the market use to get to this zone. I will have to wait till the structure shift. I hope you know about change of character, structure shift. Most people were like, don't use structure shift. Structure shift is just extra confirmation. If you can enter, take the risk and enter from here. If I have a big account and I'm willing to risk, maybe I'm willing to risk like maybe $40 on this trade, or maybe small account and I'm willing to risk like $5 on this trade, and the market get here, instead of me to use my full lot size and enter from here, I would definitely use like 1:3 of my lot size, of the lot size I want to use. If I want to use 0.5, I've definitely like 0.2 around here. And once the market give me my real confirmation, then I can go full in, all in around here. And my stop loss will be below here, then ride it to the top. So you can see the structure the market formed: lower low, lower high, lower low. The market goes up to form what? Higher high. After testing the resistance, after testing the support, it formed what? Higher high. So I'm definitely sure that that's two confirmation for me. Number one, structure of shift higher high. So as this market is coming out, it definitely form a higher low before going up, which I will find my entry around here. That's one confirmation. The structure shift, it has changed structure to uptrend, so it's definitely coming down to form higher low before going up. Why the second confirmation for me is it is at the resistance already, so this resistance will definitely help push it up. So this is my first confirmation when it reached resistance, and it gave me second confirmation around here after it breaks the last lower high to form higher high. So as this market starts retracing, this is when I'll know that okay, I need to find a zone to enter. I need to find a zone to enter. There are a lot of things you still have to do. You still have to know, because I've entered my first entry and I'll be safe and find my second entry around here. Even with this drawback, I won't even hesitate. I'll still hold it. There are some things like candlestick pattern. Like you can see this candle. Once I see another thing, let me tell you a secret. No, I'm explaining so much. I'm giving out so much information, but that's not a problem. That's not a problem. It's all about discipline. So once it immediately The secret is immediately market get to your key level or zones. I don't trade markets immediately you get here. You can see the market start going up. I don't expect market to start going up immediately reach the zone and start going up like this smoothly. No, I don't expect it. After the market gets here, like this trade, if I want to take it, I will definitely not take it. You can see once the market reach here, just coming down smooth. I will definitely not take it. I will definitely not take it. But trade like this from here, now here, I can take it. Once the market reach here and test this other block around here, it pushed down. As it started pushing down, no, I'm not taking because I know that no market can move smoothly like that, just going down. No, 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 no. It's very risky. But once I see that this market have a drawback, a green candle, then created a long, like a strong bearish candle again, I'll find my entry around here and set my stop loss above here and I'll be able to write it down. You can see that's what happens again. Immediately you reach the support zone, it was form a green candle, another green candle going up. I don't expect it to just start rallying up like that. No, it have to give me a range, like it have to give me some distribution around here. Let me see market accumulate. Let me see market accumulate around here before it distributes. I hope you understand. Market have to do something, like you have to range for here around a little bit. The market after it goes up and comes down from this red candle, you can see it's like market range a little bit. Then immediately it gave me this strong bullish candle. Then I know that yeah, buyers present is in the market. So this first buyers present I just push up now is nothing. It's like sellers don't even fight them at all. But immediately I saw these drawbacks a little bit, like sellers want to take over. But the second time what buyers took control, same thing happens here. Sellers, if I want to say around here, I can see that sellers just taking over like that after the strong. You can see after the market strong buy, I just see sellers, I just see market falling up like that. No, I won't take it. But I see that buyer is still in the market. They just don't have power. That's the confirmation from it. Now you don't have power to push it up further. I can see this is a proof for me, and I see this another buy sellers present good candle. I will definitely enter here and set my stop loss above here and write it down. So same thing after this place, I've definitely enter my first. Number one, it is at the resistance, the support. Number two, I saw a buyer's present, then it pushed up. Then what happened? Market comes down to form higher low. Then what happened? It pushed up. That's very smooth. That's very smooth, and it come back to. Can you see the zone it used? That's the zone this market used. And the thing is, once the market gets here, number one, it has already given me reasons, structural shift, so I don't need extra confirmation around here. Once it just gets to my zone, I'll take my entry. Once the market gets here, I would definitely thought that once you use this other block, I would definitely enter my market. I'll be in profit, then come back to being loss. My stop loss will still be below here because I'm sure that the market has already changed structure and it is in an uptrend. Test my support zone. There's no need to panic. Okay, this app definitely gave me another entry. Then I'll take my trade, enter. My stop loss will be first TP will be here, second TP will be here, and that's all for the market. Then I'll look for what? I'll look for extra confirmation, another trade again. I hope you understand. So this one, I love trade like this. I love trade like this. Like the momentum, how the market get to this. Yeah, this 30 minutes, and I want to explain another one, which is volatility. Okay, I will stop at this. I will do another video for that. So you can see this 30 minutes. The way this market moves to this support zone, I love how it is. It uses minor structure because this is the major one. You can see this position. This is where the major structure is, where the market breaks. You can see after forming higher low, higher high, the market comes there again. Just a week, the shadow come out of it, then goes up. You can see it is a small trend. The market starts using from here to break it. So the small trend is lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. If I go to 5 minutes time frame, you'll see it clearly. Lower low. Let me go there. Sometimes I prefer using 15 minutes. Okay, can you see it? Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. The market formed what? Lower high again, lower low. Then check here, higher high. When the market starts retracing, you can see there's a zone for me right here. Just enter. This will be a sniper entry, and this type of trend is I use 5 minutes time frame to enter. I would definitely use a big lot size and I'll set my stop loss here. So this major zone that got broken will be my TP. And what market start for me? Higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher low. So the problem most people have with this with trading is they always like, I always know all these things. I know when the markets reach my support, when it reach my supply zone, when it's reach my resistance, but waiting for confirmation, I always miss out on it, doing that on it. If you don't want to miss out on it, you can just join my my setup group. It might be what you know already, what you've been looking out for, but I have a team that we don't have anything else we are doing, just on the notification. I have a team that immediately you will just get the setup group, and once the market reach the zone, you will know like, oh, the market has reached the zone, like a reminder. At first I thought, yeah, I can do it myself, I just have to be serious, I just have to be serious. Man, you'll be distracted. Sometimes I will check a zone or crash 500, then come to boom 500 waiting for a zone. While waiting for his own monitoring on 500, crash 500 already play out. I have a lot of missing trades, a lot of missing trade, a lot of missing trade. So, but if you have a team, like a team, a group of people you trade together, you have the same way of trading, you have the same motive and everything, then it will be easier. Once the market, you can know when the market gets to the zone. But that's when you can enter blindly if you want, and it is 50-50 for you. But if you wait for confirmation, which will make it 80, if you wait for confirmation, which will make it 80-20, then now that will be better. Confirmation, like if I see a confirmation, see that once market gets to my zone, that's one confirmation. Change of structure, second confirmation. Retest, that's my 1 2 3 strategy. That retest, I will definitely write it up. So that's how I have a 80% winning. Even my 20% losing losses, I always find reason for it. Like I know that, oh, I made a mistake, I was unserious, I was like I entered with FOMO, I thought I was missing out, didn't wait for confirmation, stuff like that. It's all about discipline. So you need to join a team. So this is 17 minutes and I'm done with this. But 500, I'm going to do a video on volatility 51 is I love that pair, that index. It is very volatile, and it obey all my analysis and everything. So thanks. That was all for today. That was all for now. Don't let me say for today. I might do a video on volatility 51 minutes and I will upload it next. I hope you understand.